Hey guys, what's up? I hope everyone is having a great day wherever you are. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a couple of products that I've been really into lately. So I'm just going to jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is a foundation and primer duo. So a while back, I want to say like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, not exactly sure, but a while ago, I ended up purchasing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I was in the color 108 at the time. So I got a tan and I had to buy a new foundation because when I went to put my makeup on, it was like a mask that I was applying. It was so white. Anyway, I was like, okay, now I have to go spend and buy a new foundation to match my tan, etc., etc. I really wasn't in the mood to spend like $40+ on a foundation. So then I started thinking, wait, I really did like the L'Oreal Infallible. So let me just buy that foundation in a darker shade and use that until, you know, I lighten up again. So I ended up going back and now I am in the color 110. And guys, I have been loving this foundation, like obsessed. Like I don't want to put it down. I mean, I can't put it down because it's the only thing that matches me anyway. But even if it didn't, like, I don't know why now that I'm tanner, like I love it even more than before. But it has been amazing. I was always thinking, like, I don't know why when I watch videos, I feel like when girls put their foundation on, you instantly see like the change in their face. You see that their skin is getting evened out, blemishes are not noticeable, etc., etc. And I would feel like when I applied my foundation, it really wasn't making a big of a difference like on my face. Like I felt like, okay, maybe you need to add more because it still looks like your skin isn't even, or, you know, it's not covering a blemish or a spot or something like that. But with this foundation, I feel like it instantly just evens out my skin, covers anything that needs to be covered, and I have been loving it. It blends so nicely. The coverage is amazing. And I really, really, really love it. And if you have oily skin, it is going to be your best friend because it really does help control oil, even by itself. But this bad boy, I've had a love-hate relationship with it from the moment I bought it because the consistency of this primer, which is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, the mattifying one, the consistency of it was so odd to me when I first used it. I felt like it was just like, it was like cement, like it just stuck to my face. Like you have to be really fast in like smoothing it out into your face because like if you place it somewhere, I feel like it just stays there. Anyway, I wasn't loving how this was looking or applying with my other foundations, like my Smashbox one or my double wear. Yeah, I think it's called the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Anyway, this match is a match made in heaven. They go hand in hand. The foundation blends out amazing. I have no issues with it. I don't feel like I have any patches or anything. Definitely, I still feel like I have to be quick in like rubbing this on my face when I'm applying it because, like I said, if you just leave it somewhere, I feel like it's hard to smooth it and blend it out. But if you guys can get your hands on this primer and this foundation and you have oily skin, you are going to be in heaven with this combination. I absolutely love it. Definitely recommend you guys start using this. Like I've had my makeup on since 7 o'clock in the morning and I've already been outside twice. I've been cooking, so I've been in front of a hot stove and it is hella humid today and this is what my face looks like and I haven't retouched or done anything and it is hella humid today. Let me just tell you that. Just so that you can see how it's wearing throughout all this time. And what time is it? It's like 1 o'clock right now. So I've had my makeup on for a couple of hours. So the next thing I want to talk about is this lipstick that has been living in my purse for the past like 2 weeks. So I like to keep a lipstick in my bag and usually it's a lipstick color that is neutral and will go nice on with any makeup look or like at any time of the day, whether it's daytime, afternoon, or night. So recently the lipstick I've had in my bag is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the color Double Dare, which I have shown before. Let me just swatch it for you guys. And I have definitely been loving this color because usually I have colors in my bag. This is the swatch right there. Usually the colors that I have in my bag are more mauve-y or like or more pinkier, something like that. And this one, when here might not look that way, but when I apply it on my lips, because you know I have like a darker pigmentation on my lips, it gives me like this terracotta type of color, and I really, really like it, and I think it looks really nice on my complexion and gives a nice, you know, pop of color to my lip as opposed to wearing something like more brown like this. So I have definitely been loving this. Like I've mentioned before, these are not as long lasting as the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I don't mind having to reapply. I do love the color and I like how it applies, and yeah, been loving that. The next thing I wanted to mention are 3 brushes, and these 2 brushes I hauled a while ago, and they're the E.L.F brushes that I picked up. Well, 2 out of the 3. And this one right here is the E.L.F powder brush. And I have been definitely loving this brush to put on my powder. I love the shape that it has, and it's flat top, and it's so dense, but it's so soft at the same time. And I was scared that it wasn't going to pick up powder really well because it felt so soft, but it picks up very good product, and I love how it just buffs into the skin. It's really, really good, and for the price point, you cannot beat it with a bat. I think this was like $3, and it does a great job to, you know, applying powder to your face. So I really love it, and I do recommend it to you guys if you're looking for a new brush and something maybe not so expensive, because I know that brushes could get pretty pricey. So definitely try and get your hands on this. Again, it's the why can't I say E.L.F? It is the E.L.F powder brush. Okay, and the other brush that I have been loving is the E.L.F crease brush. Now, I don't use this for the crease. Well, I have used it for the crease, but I have been loving this brush to apply my tear duct highlight. It is the perfect little brush to fit right in this little socket or right here. Like, it is perfection, the perfect size. It applies it so nicely. I barely even have to like blend it out, because before I would have to like blend it out a little bit so it doesn't look like I just popped a little dot of shimmer in my eye. But I have been loving this brush for that. It is the best size. It's so soft. It's awesome. Again, only $3. You cannot beat that with a bat. So definitely get your hands on this bad boy, because you can use it for so many different things. Okay, so this brush is an oldie that I have, but I've been currently using it a lot with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and it is the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88 brush. This is what I always used to use to apply my foundation, and I loved this brush when I got it, but then, you know, I fell in love with the Beauty Blender, and I just tossed this to the side and forgot about it. But I have been loving how this brush has been applying my foundation. It applies it just as the Beauty Blender applies all my other foundations, but I like using this brush because I feel like it gives more coverage because it's so dense. I feel like sometimes the Beauty Blender could really just like blend out my foundation a lot and maybe take away from the coverage a little bit. So I have been really enjoying this. I ended up buying this brush because I loved the angled shape of it, because it fits like right into areas of your face that maybe something like this that's more like flat top, because they also have a flat top like this that's for foundation, and I feel like this just fits better in these like corners and these areas of the face. So that's why I ended up buying it. And again, I have been loving it, and I've gone back to it, and it's what I've been using if my Beauty Blender is dirty, or even if it's not dirty. I've just been using it a lot with this foundation because it's been blending it out really nicely and giving me a flawless look, and I have been definitely loving it again. So it is the F88 Sigma brush if you're interested. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is some skincare. And about 2 months ago, I was looking for some new skincare because I felt like my face was just looking dull. I didn't like the texture on my face. I was having some issues with blemishes, and I felt like just using a mask maybe once a week or twice a week was not enough. I felt like I needed to like introduce my face to something new. So I started looking into different brands at Sephora, and one of the brands that I really got into was MURAD. I don't know how exactly you pronounce it, but I was looking at reviews, and I really hear good things about them, and I love that their products don't have scents, because that's like the first thing I look for. So this was like 2 months ago that I was searching for new skincare. And about 3 weeks or so ago, I was in Sephora and I was going to make a purchase, and I saw that they had a 500 point perk to get this like set for MURAD. And I was so happy because I've been wanting to try them out for so long. And the set brought 4 products, and the first one is the MURAD BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. And this is the first step, obviously, that you use. Then there's the MURAD Renewing Eye Cream, which is this little bad boy right here. Then it came with the Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And then it also brought a moisturizer. And this one is the Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture. And it came in this little size right here. I am completely done with the moisturizer. It's empty. And I love this moisturizer, guys. The consistency is perfection. Like, I don't like moisturizers that are too like lightweight or too like lotion type feeling. I like them to be creamy, but then at the same time I don't want it to be so creamy that I feel like greasy after I apply it. But the consistency of this one is perfection. It doesn't have a scent, never irritated me. It soaked up in my skin right away. I didn't feel greasy at all after I applied it. It's just awesome, and I'm so sad that I finished the sample because I really want to get the full size, and I forgot to check how much it costs, but from when I was reviewing, you know, it's really not that cheap, but I'm gonna have to, you know, go and buy it because I love it. Anyway, after I exfoliate with this, and this exfoliator is so gentle on the face, also doesn't have a scent. It's perfect for you to use every day because it's so gentle, and I don't feel like I just took sand and like rubbed it all over my face, because sometimes with exfoliators, they can feel a little harsh, but not this one. This one's really sensitive, really nice, doesn't leave my face feeling dry or like crackly or anything like that. It's just great. I really am enjoying it. I still have like half of this left, and I've had this for like 3 weeks already. I just, you know, alternate using this and my Philosophy cleanser, because even though this is gentle and smooth enough to use daily, I don't want to be exfoliating every single day. So I alternate between those two cleansers. Anyway, after I apply the moisturizer, I go ahead and apply this Invisiblur Perfecting Shield, and it's supposed to treat and blur and protect your face. And this has like a silicone type consistency to it, and it just feels like you're putting a nice layer on your face, and then your face just feels like a baby's butt. It feels so soft, and again, like I said, it feels like silicone-y, and I really have been enjoying it. My face, after I use these items, my face, after I've been using it all this time, my face just feels healthier. I feel like I have a nice glow to it. I have not had issues with a blemish for the past 3 weeks. I have not had issues with texture, like my face doesn't feel like it's rough. It doesn't look dull. I feel like I just look healthy, like I needed this, like I needed these new products in my life. And then finally, after I'm done with all of that, I apply this Renewing Eye Cream, and it's tiny, teeny tiny. And I have a lot left on this, so I don't need to rebuy it because you just need like the teeniest amount under your eyes. Excuse me, I keep having like an itch on my nose. Anyway, under my eyes, I can say that I don't feel like my dark circles are so dark anymore. I'm not going to say that it's just been this cream that I've been using, because I was previously using my Origins Ginseng eye cream, so that could have a lot to do with it. But I would like to believe that this has something to do with it, because I have felt and seen like the difference and the effectiveness of the previous products I just showed you on my face. So I want to believe that this is also working under my eyes. So I am so happy with this line, and I'm definitely going to rebuy all these things. Definitely have to go out and get the moisturizer because I'm already out. So I just wanted to share with you guys these products, and hopefully you enjoyed the video and you're interested maybe in picking up some of these things. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked it, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.